Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Sense of Humor's podcast, where we talk anything pop culture or anything that interests us. I'm your host, Phantom Voyager, or Travis. I'm also here with my buddy, Multimite, or Tyler.
What is up, everybody?
So, usually, usually we start off this with something small, or some small talk, or anything that's like, interesting, or,
Of relevance, I suppose.
yeah. So is there anything that's like, that you would like to talk about or
I mean, all I can say is really like streamer wise, because I mean, the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie's dropping, but I think I brought that up last week because that was gonna be my topic, but then I was like, nah, we'll wait for it. Maybe like when the movie comes out or whatever.
yeah.
And then, yeah, gaming news. Chapter 7 starts like this next Saturday.
Oh, okay,
The
sweet.
live event should be happening and everything, and I might be able to stream it. I'm off earlier that day, so I might be able to like hop on and do that, but we'll see. Probably not. I might miss it as usual.
I mean, I'm excited for it.
So,
Like, did you see, I don't know if it's true or not, but people are saying that they're going to be, like circles are going to be completely different shapes.
I did see you tag me in that. Admittedly, I'm not a huge fan of that. Like, I mean, if other people are, I'm glad for you. Like, it does like change it up a little bit, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm kind of partial to just the circle. Like, I mean, it's just original formula. I get that
Hmm.
they're trying to do new stuff, and I get that. Like, a way to keep your game like going and relevant, even if it is smaller details like that. But hey, can't blame him for trying. And honestly, I do look forward to season 7. Even though I'm not like super hyped about like the battle pass or anything from what's been leaked. So,
What is that
um,
season supposed to be anyways? Because I'm not really too familiar on that.
so chapter 7 at least is supposed to be like. So there's two collabs. I think there's one. I think it's called Kill Bill, which I don't know
Okay.
what that is.
I've heard of
And
Kill
then
Bill.
the other, yeah, and then the other one is Back to the Future, and I'm not really a fan of that trilogy. And that might surprise people, but I really am not. Like,
Hmm.
the first movie scared me away from the franchise. All right, I didn't. I didn't need it to get weird between the main character and his mom. All right, like
Yeah,
that's
that was
just
kind of
weird.
weird, yeah.
So, but if you guys like Back to the Future, I applaud you. You guys have fun with that. I'm not a huge fan of those films though. What else was there? I think that was really it. It was just like, yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's 2 drops December 2nd. Uh the live event for Fortnite and Chapter 7 are dropping like this next Saturday, so the 29th of what is it? 29th of November. So,
Oh, sweet.
and Thanksgiving's coming up, I guess, too.
Yeah, that's next Thursday.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. So,
For me, for like, I mean, like, is there any more small talk that you got, or?
not really. Just that I finished streaming the newer Modern Warfare trilogy, and I
Okay.
will hopefully have that up on YouTube at some point. And then today I streamed Arc Raiders, which was a game that Alex recommended to us in chat. So
Oh, okay.
I got it, and it's actually pretty fun. So I look forward to streaming that some more. But yeah, I leave the microphone to you, sir.
All right. Well, for me, quite a bit has happened so far. Well, my aunt and uncle came out to visit from Utah. I haven't seen them since 2019, so it's been a few years.
Dang.
It was really nice to see them. And my uncle is like, "Hey, I have this nice laptop. It was my your aunt's, and she doesn't use it, so I'm gonna give it to you." I'm like, okay, thanks.
Nice.
And so now I got a decent laptop, so I should be able to like make streaming videos, or at least like upload or edit content now. So that's gonna be something fun to look forward to for me. Another thing that's happened is kind of a big deal for me is my fiance and I are looking into buying a house. So
Ooh, nice.
yeah, it's not going to be in the same state that we're currently in. It's going to be in a different one. Not unfortunately, I'm just going to say not near you. I mean, not because I don't like you. I like you. It's just
I mean, honestly, I'm
expensive.
not gonna dox. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not gonna dox myself, but it is really expensive here, so I don't blame you. Like, I want to move out of this state, like for more than a few reasons, but also like I don't know where I would go, and I don't make nearly enough money to make that possibly happen.
Yes. So
Um,
I mean, like the
so
house that we're looking at. I mean, it's first of all, it's my first ever home, so it's kind of nerve-wracking all of in itself, and it's more expensive than I realized. And then as we're talking with the real estate agent and the agents in general, they told us that it's actually pretty cheap. So I'm not saying this to like get brag right. I'm not saying this to like rub in or nothing. But the house it's a 5 bedroom home with 2 bathrooms, 9,000 square feet, and it's pretty pricey. It's like 118,000. But but she said that we only need to put down 1,000 for a down payment, which
damn,
gets us into the home. So I'm really excited on that matter. I mean, the house is it's not a brand new home. It's not like, some like, fancy new home or nothing. It is a fixer-upper for sure, but it's one of her and I's dream styles of homes is a Victorian style home.
mm,
It's a beautiful home style built in 1940s, so it's really nice. But I'm just excited to finally be a homeowner potentially soon. We want to be able to move in roughly about end of March, be early April, hopefully.
dang, that's pretty soon, and that is really
Yeah.
exciting. Like, what a cool like end of the year like news thing for you guys, because like yeah, that's got to be really exciting. Um, are you allowed to say how much you would be putting down per month? Because
Uh,
that was my question. Now, because like the down payment is 1,000, obviously, but how much would you be paying monthly to pay it off? And like
well,
what?
mine is like property tax wise. It's like it's like almost 800 a month. It's kind of weird. It's really weird
That's not
because
bad.
yeah, no, it's like 800 a month, but that's not including like, me paying for my property tax. That's not including me paying for my insurance for the home. That's not including me paying for like water, electric, heating, sewage, and stuff
Yeah,
like
so
that.
that
But
probably
if
piles up to a lot more.
yeah, but if we budget it properly, we should be okay. Like we should be able to handle it. So like everyone's so scared whenever they say things like that because they're like, oh, well, buying a house is expensive because of that. Well, if you budget it properly, anything's possible. So like, you know, so it's doable. You just gotta budget.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like that's such a like it's such a good commitment to have too. Like cuz that puts a lot of responsibility on you guys, but it also like it helps build your lives up in a way. Like it helps you like accomplish like dreams and goals in a sense. So, yeah, no, I'm happy for you, man, and that sounds really exciting. Like I bet that's really cool.
It's pretty cool. I didn't mean to bring it up and seem all like, oh, look at me. It was just something I was really excited about, and you know.
Yeah, no, honestly, that I wouldn't even consider that bragging. That's just like, hey, like I got something cool happening to me, so let me share. And that is exactly what we should do, especially when it comes to a podcast or like just in general as friends. Like, I'm happy for you. I don't like that doesn't sound like bragging to me at all. That's just you like getting to appreciate like you accomplishing yet again like a goal of yours or just the overall excitement for yourself to go another step in life.
Yeah, and I was told by my girl since we have so many rooms, we're gonna have guest bedrooms. Obviously, she said that if any of my friends want to come down and visit or whatever, they have a place to stay. So
That would be
just
pretty cool. And
saying.
I'm sure our whole group would be down for that, honestly. Like as soon as they hear about it, I'm sure they'd like we'd all love to like come and visit you, give you like house warming gifts or
No, you
something.
don't gotta
So
do that. You don't gotta do that.
it's not that, I mean, I feel obligated, especially since you're my friend and it's going to be your first like home, not just apartment, but home. So that's pretty nice.
But is there like I can't think of any other small talk for me other than those things.
Yeah,
So
no, honestly, I got nothing else. So whatever your topic is,
okay. So my topic is just kind of I mean we talk about it a lot. You're kind of wearing a skin regarding it. Um it's just like Marvel in general. I've been listening to a lot of Marvel podcasts and I mean a lot lately. But like I don't know, I've been really hyped up for it. I've been watching Marvel movies while I was at work and I've just been super excited because two of the characters' TV shows that are coming up, I'm really, 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 really excited for. I'm excited to see where they go. I'm excited to see how they're going to start it, who they're going to bring in, what's going to go on from there. So, in regards, the podcast topic is going to be in general just talking about Marvel, just like what's new with Marvel could be a title for it, but we're just like going to talk about like what we're excited for, what we're worried about seeing, um, just stuff like that. If that's fine,
yeah, no, like I'm down. Like I mean, I've heard a couple of things from the grapevine, if that's how the term goes, but like, yeah, no, if you want to go first and kind of give me some examples, and if they're not the things that I've also heard or not, because there's a lot. There always is. Like there's kind of a big one. I don't think I've discussed it on the podcast yet, but if you don't say it first, or if like I have already said it on the podcast, I apologize. So
Um, well, I'm excited for the whole Daredevil and Punisher uh two shows come out. I'm excited to see the new Punisher series. Um, I hope they keep it the same like rating style and same like darkness as the other ones. I really hope that they keep it like that because that was kind of like his whole vibe. Like that was kind of like that was Punisher, and so I kind of hope that they keep it in that same aspect. But I did hear that they're going to nerf or PGify that Punisher in Brand New Day, and I mean, I get it. It's a Spider-Man movie. You got to do what you got to do. But like, it's Punisher. You can't nerf. That's like nerf
well,
nerfing
so
Carnage.
yeah, and I totally understand where everyone's coming from, but as a huge Spider-Man fan, I know why they did this. It's because Spider-Man technically cannot be in any rated R projects. Like anything like to that extent, he's not technically supposed to be in. Like
Mm.
Spider-Man's not supposed to drink, he's not supposed to like
Get
swear
tattoos and
heavily.
stuff.
Yeah, like he's supposed to be the good boy of Marvel pretty much. Like he's supposed to be the ideal role model.
Okay.
So that's kind of why he's not in those kind of films, which sucks cuz that would be the only reason he wouldn't show up in like the Punisher movie or the Daredevil show. So, which, I mean, I I can appreciate them like trying to stick to the standards, but yeah, like you said, like him being around a rated R character, I think the character should push the PG-13 limits to the max.
Yeah.
Like yes, you can have blood and gore and violence and stuff to give it like that essence of Punisher and or Daredevil if that ever happens. But also, keep it tamed. Excuse me. Keep it tamed for Spider-Man's sake, like just to protect his image in a sense, I guess. I don't know if it was Stan Lee that did that, but
Okay. Because like I'm also just trying to think of like, because so Spider-Man's all by himself, obviously, and like I'm trying to figure out. Because I've seen pictures of, or I've heard about pictures of Peter Parker or Tom Holland and Zendaya or MJ. They're standing in front of Aunt May's grave, and a buddy of mine brought up like, how would she know who Aunt May is? Like, would she remember Aunt May because she met Aunt May through Peter Parker? Would she have met him, like in the coffee shop or what? Like, what could like help her remember Aunt May or whatnot? And
I don't think she'll remember Aunt May, to be honest. I think
so,
her new quote unquote connection to Peter will like spark something in her, like where like she likes Peter, so she goes to support him in things, but
mhm,
she doesn't remember the Peter she used to be in love with. Like she remembers this version of Peter that she just met. So like I
okay,
bet she like meets up with him there, and like she'll probably ask like, "Oh, did you know this person?" And he'll kind of like have to reiterate like, "Oh yeah, that's my aunt." Like, and as unfortunate as it is for him, like he kind of has to deal with the fact like the person that he was in love with no longer remembers not only who he was but like his previous, family members
mhm,
and other people he's connected to. Like she remembers Ned, obviously. Like we see that at the end of No Way Home, but
yeah,
that's part of the spell. Is like people forgot who Peter Parker was, not who everyone else around Peter Parker was.
okay,
So
okay. I thought it was just like they know Peter or they don't know Peter. Well, no, yeah, they just got rid of him completely. Just kind of like face wiped him, right?
spell wise, yes.
Yeah,
So like he is not remembered by anyone. Like people know who Spider-Man is.
they just
So
don't know
maybe
who
at
Peter Parker is.
yeah, and maybe
Oh,
at one point like it'll show like, oh, maybe um MJ and Ned worked with Spider-Man, but they don't know who's under Spider-Man's mask. Like that
mhm,
could totally be in a thing, and they keep trying to help Spider-Man because they technically did quote unquote help him back then. But because he has this new realization of like my lifestyle puts my friends in danger,
mhm,
so he's trying to avoid them. He's not letting them help, and that makes him stumble into this dark place. And the fact that he's going to have a character like Punisher
yeah,
who like doesn't hold his punches, like literally kills
yeah,
villains not necessarily for the sport but for his own twisted version of justice.
oh yeah,
So yeah, no, I'm excited. I'm really excited to see their dynamic because they also have another movie coming out by Christopher Nolan, called The Odyssey, and I think that's supposed to take place during like the old Greek times.
mm,
So like they'll be working together on that film too. So I'm pretty excited to see what they do. Um, but in terms of like Spider-Man and Punisher and everything, like I'm more excited for that obviously, but I'm down to go see like how John Bernthal and Tom Holland work together in films because I imagine they'll do great. Like I'm really excited, and I'm pretty sure like we'll see some masterpieces from them, especially if they both decide to continue working together. Because Yeah, I can't imagine the dynamic outside of the filming, but like in terms of like storytelling for like Spider-Man and Punisher, Punisher has always kind of seen Spider-Man as a criminal, but that's thanks to J. Jonah Jameson twisting the story, so the only narrative that Punisher has for Spider-Man is what Jameson says about him until he actually meets him.
Mm,
And then he sees he's a lot like Daredevil. He's a very big goody two shoes that doesn't want to kill and wants to bring criminals to justice the uh,
by the
judicial
law.
way. So
Yeah.
yeah, so he doesn't hate Peter for that, especially since he's young and he probably reminds him of his own kids. But like, um, I want to see that character development for Punisher. Like see him like realize like, oh, this kid is like younger than me and has a similar mission to me, and yet he's like, because, and not because he's young, I don't think he blames his youngness for his quote unquote naiveness or anything either.
Hmm.
But like he sees that Peter's got a good head on his shoulders, a good moral compass, so like Punisher's gonna like admire that in a sense, but also like be bitter because he's like, well, criminals deserve to be put 6 feet under, like they don't deserve a second chance.
Yeah.
So
I think
I'm
it'll
excited.
be, yeah, I think it'll be really interesting to see how they portray it and how they want to, like, go about it. And I'm excited to see it. I'm also excited and curious on where they're going to bring the Hulk into it and how they're going to bring Hulk into it.
That, yeah, I was gonna say that is the one thing that confuses me. Like I have no idea what like they're gonna do, and
Because I don't
I'm
even know why
pretty
he would have
sure.
to be. Like, it's a Spider-Man movie, dude. Like, it's not your movie. Calm down.
Yeah, well, and that's the problem too. Is like Sony's like contract with Spider-Man for Disney is like he can't have a solo film because that's kind of their thing. So they have to throw in a Marvel character of theirs, which I'm glad they now have more street
Right.
heroes to do
Okay.
that with. So like that works with. I would consider Hulk almost a street hero. Like he's very big, but he handles Earth like threats more than anything. Like he's not really much of a multiversal or catastrophical hero. Like I mean, obviously, like in the Avengers, yes, like he's the heavy hitter, he's the big guns,
Yeah, it's a
but
tank, yeah.
also, yeah, and also at the same time, though, if they keep on going the smart Hulk route, then
I hope
I'll
they
change
really
my mind
don't.
on that.
I really hope they
Yeah.
don't. That was my main fear was please don't go, oh yeah, Peter Parker could use a smart friend. Here's the Hulk. And I'm just like, well, come on, really? Come on.
Yeah, that's a lot of people's fear, and I get it. Like, have Bruce Banner and Peter Parker be that way, but have Spider-Man and Hulk be the crime-fighting duo way. Like, don't mix two worlds and everything. Like, and not only that, like Hulk doesn't remember who, and heck, I don't even think like Hulk or Bruce Banner really met Peter Parker like before, like. In fact, when he came back to Earth, like they talked about Ant Man. What was it? Ant Man and Spider. Like he's like, there's an Ant Man and a Spider Man. Like
Mhm.
something like that. Like I thought that was kind of cool. Like I thought that was a sweet little nod. So, but we never really got to see them actually interact because, like, I mean, Peter turns to dust by the end of Infinity War, and
Yeah,
like
he was never
by
given
the
a
time they
chance.
bring everyone back, like it's really about like Tony's sacrifice, so it wasn't really about like meeting one another and shaking hands and whatnot. Like although I'm sure that would happen in the comics where like even after like a great hero's death, like a lot of heroes would probably come together just to like, meet one another and such, which I wouldn't mind either. Like I do think that should happen in Doomsday is like there should be an extra amount of like interaction between characters in more ways than one. Like basically what Infinity War did with like the Guardians of the Galaxy meeting Iron Man, Doctor Strange, and Spider-Man. Like that's the kind of level we need, but with the X-Men, Fantastic Four, and the Avengers. Like so, everyone needs to get to know each other, and then like obviously Kevin Feige said, "Oh yeah," and then the universe is getting a soft reboot, so some actors and actresses will come back, others will leave. Some will take up like roles, and then like from what I've heard, like canonically, the next set of films will be solely mutant slash X-Men based, which I'm like, let's do it. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, keep the Avengers, like you can keep the Avengers in it, but sideline them for a little bit until there's another big event, and then just make it all about the X-Men. Like that's what we need. And then we can have an X-Men and Avengers, and then eventually an X-Men versus the Avengers. Like I want to see all these things unfold. It's just a matter of time at that point though. Like it's really a matter of, you know, finishing up stories, tying loose ends, but also having a younger cast to take those roles and continue them for years on end. Because, like, from what I understand, after Tom's new Spider-Man trilogy is over, he says he's not only, like, done with Spider-Man, he's done with acting. Like, he might retire after Spider-Man, or I've even heard, like, he might retire after Secret Wars. So
Oh,
they either
wow.
have to do yeah. So they either have to do two more Spider-Man movies after Secret or before Secret Wars, or they'll only have one other Spider-Man film, and then the third Spider-Man film of his second trilogy will be around like Miles Morales, or they'll recast Spider-Man again. Which again, I'm okay with, especially if we're gonna keep Spider-Man young and give him an Uncle Ben this time. Like that's all I want. I want a comic accurate Spider-Man with an awesome suit, a perfect origin story, and just an overall fun, like, just list of villains he could fight. Like, I want to see him face the Sinister Six at some point
Oh,
and put on the
absolutely.
black suit.
Oh,
So,
absolutely.
let's see it, Marvel.
I wonder if we're gonna see
Because,
any of the Sinister Six characters in this one, because like the last time we
I
saw, it makes me
mean,
throw
so
up saying this
Scorpion is.
dude's name, but like seeing Jared Leto talk to Vulture, I was like they never really went anywhere with that, did they? Or did they just like flat out leave it there?
No, I guarantee you what happened after Doctor Strange did all his magic mojo. I guarantee you. Um, so Tom Hardy went back to his universe, obviously. So I guarantee you, him doing that spell also sent back the Vulture to like the main universe. So I'm
Mm-mm.
sure Vulture's back at large, and because Spider-Man isn't, or he doesn't know Peter's Spider-Man anymore, he's gonna see Spider-Man as a threat again. So because Peter was the reason he kind of like didn't turn him in or anything, but now that he doesn't know who Peter slash Spider-Man is, like really, now it's gonna be back to villains, and I'm honestly fine with that. And back to what you were saying about like Sinister Six members showing up, Scorpion is confirmed for Brand New Day.
No, that's good.
So
I like him.
yeah. And not only that, it's the same actor too from the end of Homecoming, the little end credit scene where
Oh,
like Vulture's in the prison cell and they talk to each other and everyone's like, "Well, that went nowhere." Guess what, people? It's going somewhere. We're getting Scorpion finally.
sweet.
So, which personally, I think that's probably one of the coolest hand-to-hand combat villains you could do for Spider-Man. Like, I
Mm-mm.
love Doc Ock, I love Green Goblin, and even Venom, but I want to see Arachnid versus Arachnid. Like, I really want to see, yeah, Spider versus Scorpion.
Yeah,
So,
I always thought those were like a good like fight. Those like Scorpion's always like out of the Sinister Six, he's definitely one of my favorites for sure. Because I don't know, like
yeah,
it's A, his color combo, B, I mean he's a freaking Scorpion combo, like dude, he's got a tail and everything, and I don't know, he's just always been kind of just my favorite. So like I was thought it was kind of cool, and I'm excited to see him come into it. I didn't like what they did with Rhino and Craven, so if they ever do Rhino again, please, for the love of gosh, do not do him like you did him in Craven. I
I
like
was
the
gonna say I
idea.
don't like the mutant ones.
Yeah, like I like the idea of them showing like him changing from like human into Rhino. Like I kind of like it, but like I didn't like the way they made the Rhino man look. Like I didn't like it. It just didn't fit well.
Yeah, no, they need to stick to him being in a suit, not like the one in Amazing Spider-Man, because that one was also terrible. Like,
Hmm.
don't put him in a freaking tank suit. Put him in a big, bulky muscle suit that's like armor. Like, put
Yeah.
him in that, because that's how he's supposed to. Like, basically, everything that you need for reference is in the Spider-Man PlayStation games. Like,
Yes.
literally, just take out of their handbook and make that version of Marvel, like of Spider-Man's Marvel. Because, quite frankly, I think that's what we're missing is more like villains like that. My only worry is they're pulling from a lot of like unknown villains for Spider-Man, and I get it. It's because they're afraid of like, oh, well, we don't want them to see the same thing again and again and again. I'm like, dude, I would love to see their version of Doc Ock. I want to see their version of Norman Osborn slash the Green Goblin. I don't care. Like, if you have to recast the old cast too, that even better, but I guarantee you they will probably fully recast because like there's an actor we don't know yet, and people are saying he's either Tombstone or Norman Osborn. My hopes are probably Tombstone because we haven't, I don't think, seen Tombstone in live action. Oh wait,
Mm,
no, actually I
have
know
we?
it's not Tombstone because they got the they got the voice actor of Tombstone from the animated um the Spider-Verse movie when Tombstone was in it. They got the voice actor for that guy to play the actual Tombstone in Spider-Man, or at least that's what I heard, and I hope that's true cuz he actually looks menacing. Like I could probably send you a picture at some point, but
Is he the
like
one that's on the chopper? Right? Tombstone's on the chopper, or am I like a motorcycle? I should say.
he was the one that was just like alongside Kingpin with like the toothpick in his mouth. Like he like tried to shoot Doc Ock, but she like wrapped her tentacles around his neck to like prevent him from shooting her or whatever.
Sounds familiar. I'll have
Yeah,
to see the
all
picture.
yeah, but I'm really excited.
How do you think they're gonna do Fisk and this is leading into like Daredevil now, but like how do you think they're gonna like deal with Fisk and stuff now? Like are they do you think it's gonna go well? I mean, because like I'm also trying to think how they're gonna do it because they kind of ended Born Again off with Matt Murdock being like, hey, I need like he admits it like he finally is like you know what you're right I need a team. Like he's like we can't do this alone.
Yeah,
So I'm trying
I
to think of
really
like who
hope.
is he gonna pick? I'm hoping it's like Luke Cage. I'm hoping it's like Jessica Jones or Iron Fist. I
I
would
th-
like to see. I feel like Iron Fist deserves a redemption, and I would really hope that this would be like his redemption arc right here. Like,
yeah, no, I think I'm pretty sure Daredevil is bringing back at least Jessica Jones because I think
oh,
she was
okay,
seen on set in her comic book accurate suit. But who knows nowadays? Because like everyone's doing that AI BS, which
yeah,
is another reason I hate AI. Is because like not only are people calling it quote unquote art, it's not, but also like people are using it to spread rumors and lies. Like there's one big rumor that I hope is true, but we can't tell because again, AI is a thing, but it's Toby Maguire's Spider-Man. is going to be the one and only Spider-Man in Doomsday. Like, so he's going to be kind of like that multiversal Phil for the Spider-Verse,
William
which is
McGuire?
perfect because, yeah.
Okay.
So, like, he will take Tom's role for whatever reason. I'm sure, like, Spider-Man's probably doing, like, Tom's version of Spider-Man's probably working out something else,
Hmm.
but the thought of like Toby coming back and doing it one last time to go and fight Doom, yes, like please do that. Like I think that'd be sick. And then in Secret Wars, you can have all three of them. Like I wouldn't mind seeing Toby, Tom, and Andrew back again.
Yeah. It's Andrew needs to come back because the way they ended the second Spider-Man movie, I'm just like, you can't do that to us. Like you just can't do that. Come on.
I feel like they did redeem him a little bit in No Way Home. Like, I mean, obviously he got to save Tom's version of Gwen,
Yeah,
quote
but not
unquote, like
not
his
his. Like, come
words.
on, dude. I'm
Well, I
sorry.
don't think he
It still
should.
bugs me. It still bugs me that she didn't
I
survive.
think he needs to learn to move on like he did in the comics. Because
Yeah.
Gwen does die in the comics and she doesn't come back in that universe. Like, it's Mary Jane and then it's really only Mary Jane. Like, he does mess around with Black Cat a couple of times and some other love interests. But, like, personally, I want a good take on Mary Jane. Like, I hate this bull crap of, like, oh, she's a cheater. Oh, she's a liar. Oh, she's, like, this jealous, like person. It's like, why can't like Spider-Man slash Peter Parker have a nice love interest? Like, I
Right.
know he's the picked on character and everything, and like he's supposed to be the most down to earth, but you guys are really pushing him down to earth so much that it's like not enjoyable anymore. Like, it's become more of a meme rather than like actual like storytelling because like I don't know, I personally want, and I know a lot of people will hate me for that, like they'll hate me for saying like, oh, Gwen shouldn't come back, but it's true. Like if you are a Spider-Man comic fan, you know very damn well that like Spider-Man loses Gwen at some point. Like I do think that they did it too early for
Yeah.
sure. Like killing her off in the second film, in my opinion, was a really dumb move, and I don't know if it's because like they were planning on getting rid of Andrew Garfield, like because they were making the deal with Marvel and everything. Like from what I was told and what I heard, the original plan was to introduce Spider-Man in Age of Ultron.
Oh, yo.
So
Okay.
so he was supposed to be in it instead of the twins, I think,
Yeah.
the Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver, which honestly I feel like would have made more sense because that would leave room for them to come back as X-Men instead of them being made by Loki's scepter gem, which in my opinion that's still the dumbest way they could have gotten their abilities. I think they should have been born with them from the
Hmm.
beginning and maybe modified by the
Yeah.
spear, but like, and the fact that their parents were just nobodies instead of, you know, Magneto, the literal like legend of mutants. So
Hmm. I think it was just like
I don't
their
know.
easy way of like pulling in Stark into everything. Like, oh, this is Stark's fault because these twins have this ability because of a missile or because of this or this and that. It was just, I feel like it was just an easy way to just tie in Stark into it and make him like the main, like, oh, this is all your fault, like type deal. So,
Yeah, and honestly, you saying that brings up a pretty good point as well because like if you think about it, yeah, like literally everything is tied to Iron Man because like, and I get it, he was the first, and that's no disrespect towards my man Tony, my man Iron Man, but like I do think that they kept on tying him into too much of everything. Like there were some stuff like Winter Soldier, like it really just ties like only Hydra to everything. Like, and it's the same with Captain America, like Civil War. Like they kept on tying in the same villains instead of coming up with new ones or bringing in new ones. I mean, like at one point, Civil War was supposed to be the Serpent Society, and if people don't know what that is, it's a bunch of villains that are kind of like snake themed,
oh, I heard
which
about him. Yeah.
yeah. And hopefully they do bring him in at some point. Like, there's a rumor that Viper from Serpent Society might be the main villain of Brand New Day. I don't know how true that is, but that would be kind of cool. Um, and we'd finally get to see them. I don't think they're much of like a Spider-Man villain. I would prefer to see him fighting the Sinister Six and such. But I like the rumor and or leak is that the main villain still has not been revealed, and it's supposed to be a main female villain lead, which again I'm totally fine with
Yeah.
because like I wanna see how it all plays out and everything. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's really just a matter of them actually doing it, and then I don't know. Who knows,
It,
really?
it
Like,
it also just makes me wonder because like no offense to the actor that plays Charles, like you're old. No offense, like you're amazing actor. You're getting older, and I mean according to Deadpool, he's got 5 years with Marvel, but like
wait,
because I know a whole
are
bunch
you
of
talking
people.
about X-Men? Are you talking about
Professor
X-Men
X,
now?
Professor X,
Okay.
yeah, because I know like with this whole Doomsday reboot, it's going to um combine it all into like one universe. So
Which is
like
how it should be.
yeah, exactly, that's how it should have been in the first place. But due to like legal rights and stuff, it wasn't. But like,
Well,
I'm
I
scared
will
on
say
like who's
this.
gonna survive and who's not. Like I don't want like a character that I've always loved growing up die and me be upset and not like it because of that reason or whatever. Like I'm just nervous, man.
Well, and that's the thing is Anthony Mackie literally came out and said no one is safe. So I guarantee you that's probably him telling us, "Oh, Sam is gonna die, and probably Bucky too. Like,
Oh,
I
dude,
bet
I
they'll kill
swear.
off both of them."
Oh
So
no.
they'll probably kill off those two. They'll probably kill off like the older X-Men. Like, I honestly wouldn't be surprised. I mean, why is Thor crying? Probably because he ends up dying. Like, or rather, Deadpool ends up dying. Who knows? Like, we really have
Maybe
no
Loki
idea.
dies
Like,
because his brother.
well, and I was gonna say, like, Loki literally probably has a power that Doom needs. Like, maybe Doom is smart enough to know that, like, even the TVA exists. Like, which I wouldn't be completely surprised with how powerful Doom actually is.
And how
And
smart he
like
is.
this Doom is also not from the main universe. Like, I mean, obviously, because he shares the same face as Iron Man, and it is confirmed that it is not an Iron Man variant. It is Victor Von Doom. So
Okay.
he just so happens to share the same face as um it's friggin' Iron Man, Tony Stark. So like for anybody who's confused by that, just good luck, I guess. Like it's for
He's his
me.
own thing. He's not. It's not a replay or a play on of Iron Man or Tony. It's just their own character. They just happen to have the same face. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. Like, it shouldn't frustrate me, but it kind of does, because like it's pretty, like, it's not simple, but it's not complicated either. Like, all you have to think of it as just like kind of look past the character's face. Like, oh, why is Iron Man Doctor Doom now? It's just like because he's not freaking Iron Man. Just, I mean, maybe he is, and they're hiding that, but like, let's wait until the movie comes out to explain it, because that's the other thing that frustrates me too. Is like people are already judging it before it's out, and it's like, bro, come on, like
Give it a
actually give it a
chance.
chance.
Yeah.
And I will say, I am a big, hypocrite in some cases with that. Like, I was with the Minecraft movie. Like, that was literally one of our first episodes of the podcast. Like, I was, like, trash talking Minecraft, like, the whole time.
Hmm.
And it's because I didn't have any faith in the film. But, granted, I heard it's got really good reviews and it's got a good success, even though I'm not a huge fan of the casting and such. Like, I'm sure it's great. Like, I'm sure it's fine, just not what I would have wanted in a Minecraft movie. And people could definitely say the same for, Marvel, anything Marvel coming up. Because, like, I mean, even now, like, people are like still like shit talking like Tom and then like praising the other two, and it's like, bro, like, why aren't you giving him a chance? I know it took us 3 films to get to where we needed to be, but there you go. Like, we're there now. Like, why can't we like be praising that instead of like shitting on like someone who's trying to put his like hard-earned effort into it? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm more frustrated at the people that are just like giving up or like trash talking. And I talked about it earlier, but like I streamed Modern Warfare 1 through 3, like the newer ones. And I actually went back and have been replaying the old ones, not on stream, but I wouldn't mind doing that if people requested it and everything. But I don't know. People like are crap talking or have crap talked the and yes, it is a reboot because a lot of people get that mixed up too. Like, people get so confused over like the weirdest shit, and it just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, it's like, how is it so hard to like not understand, like, oh, it's a reboot, or oh, it's a sequel, or oh, like, it's all these like random connections, whether it be nostalgia or whatever else. Like, people just, I'm wondering if people are just that dumb or if they just don't want to understand. So they like purposely stay confused. And then anytime anyone tries to explain it to them, they get frustrated or something, and it's just annoying. Like, I don't understand.
I feel like some people just like prefer to just go based off of this is something that bugs me, but people go based off of like what like social media will say about something rather than their own true honest opinion. They're just like, oh well, this is what everyone else says, so this has to be true. And you're just like, okay, well, I mean, I get it, but where's the research coming from?
Yeah, and I mean, like, I will say again, I'm kind of a hypocrite in a sense for that. Like, I've stayed away from Black Ops 7 for that reason, but I look at older reviews for like the current Modern Warfares, and there are a lot of negative reviews, but like, I'm like, well, I enjoyed them. Like, I liked the story. Like, do I hate how they, cliffhangered the third one? Absolutely. I really wish they didn't kill off who they killed. I really wish that they, kept on going with a different direction in how the story's told and everything.
Yeah.
But I still love the games. Like, I still, like, as frustrating as they are, like, I think, and I have said this, but the second one is my favorite, but it's also the hardest of the three, even on, like, an easier difficulty. It's still pretty hard. Um, but it's just that much fun to me where like I really don't care, and like I don't like I've kind of like I'm disheartened in a way cuz like I want to be a part of that kind of community, but also at the same time like people's weird and bad takes, in my opinion, on some of the franchise like
They make it
makes me
difficult.
turned away from. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's almost like, and a lot of people can probably understand from where I'm coming from with this, but it's like the My Hero community. Like, it has such a bad rap, so I don't like necessarily associate with the community. I associate with the brand, like with like the storytelling of the show and everything, rather than like connecting with fans. Whereas like Marvel and Star Wars, I can somewhat connect with fans, but admittedly, a lot of Star Wars fans are super toxic. Marvel community, I feel like they're very on and off. I could be
Yeah.
wrong, but I feel like I haven't really met a terribly horrible like Marvel fan like ever. Like, I don't think I've really come across that. Star Wars, absolutely. People like can say what they want. Star Wars has such a bad reputation when it comes to the fans. And, and I would say that's kind of for Call of Duty nowadays too, which is
Mm,
unfortunate, but
very
like,
toxic. Yeah.
yeah. So, I don't know, but yeah, to get back on the Marvel, was there other news you said you were like kind of holding on to, or?
I mean, I'm like, I don't. I mean, I don't. Like, I don't know. Like, what would they do with Punisher? Where would they go? Because like last time we saw Punisher, I mean, in Born Again, we saw him having his own little base. We see that he gets his van back in Brand New Day, which is exciting to see. But like when it comes to his show, because his show will come out before. I think I have it right here on my computer.
It's supposed to be this December, and
Yeah,
it's actually not a show. It's like a special, like a short film special.
kind of like the Christmas special for Guardians, kind of a thing, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
so it'll be kind of like that, but I think it'll be longer if I'm not mistaken. Like I don't know how long the Guardians one was, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be kind of like a full-length film.
Okay.
But it
Because
is all dedicated to Punisher, yeah.
like I'm trying to figure out because like that comes out before Brand New Day, so like is this like how he because it'll go what Punisher then Daredevil and then Brand New Day, or is it Daredevil then Punisher then Brand New Day?
That's the only confusing thing is like so and
Who's
this
first?
is
Yeah.
some yeah, like and the other kind of bad news I have in terms of Marvel, well I don't know if I ever came out with bad news, but they rewrote um
It's a Brand New
Doomsday.
Day. Oh, they rewrote it.
They refilmed it, yeah. So
Mm.
people are kind of scared. Personally, I don't think it's a big deal because I think what it was is Doomsday was supposed to come out before Brand New Day, but now it's coming out after. So I bet that they rewrote something to do with Spider-Man because Spider-Man is supposed to have a pretty big role in the new movies, or at
Mhm.
least Secret Wars, from what I'm told. Like I heard he's supposed to be like possibly the main character of Secret Wars, which honestly, good on you, Marvel, if you can make that happen, because I think he deserves the spotlight in an Avengers film. Like,
Mhm.
yes, that kind of takes away from the Avengers name, but I mean, so does like the other two giant teams of characters that aren't, well, not Fantastic Four, but like the X-Men. Like, they're both widely like vast, and yet it's called an Avengers film. Like, yes, technically in the comics, a lot of the X-Men did end up joining the Avengers, but anyway, we're not getting into those specifics. What I'm getting at is like Spider-Man being who he is, like a lot of people would argue, including myself, not just because I'm biased, but he's kind of the face of Marvel. Like not necessarily the films. I would say that kind of goes to Iron Man, but in terms of like the face of Marvel as a whole, I would say he's probably the face. Like the face of superheroes is definitely Superman. The face of DC is probably Batman. The face of Marvel is Spider-Man. Like, you know,
Yeah.
it's kind of that reputation that they've gained for themselves. Like even Wolverine, like Wolverine's the face of the X-Men even though it technically should be Cyclops. Like Cyclops should be the face of the X-Men cuz Wolverine's cool. He's like probably one of the coolest characters ever, but
He's just
he
not.
is
He's
kind of
not
a
a leader.
solo
Yeah.
act. Yeah. Like the way that they did him in the old trilogy, and not bashing on the old trilogy, I like it very much. Um, the way they did it though is that stupid love triangle between him, you know, Jean and Cyclops, which by the way, dumbest trope in writing ever. I freaking hate love triangles so much, and I hope we never see it again. Like
Kind of just
in
ruins
terms
the
of
whole movie. Yeah.
yeah, like don't put it in X-Men, don't put it in Spider-Man. You can maybe do it with the Avengers. I don't know who you do it with, but I don't really care. Just don't touch it with Spider-Man and like give Spider-Man a happy ending. Give Wolverine a happy ending.
Yeah.
Like make him hook up with like Mystique or something cuz like in some variations he like works with Mystique in like the like X-Force thing. So I wouldn't even mind that.
I didn't know you got with Mystique. I did not know that.
I think it was very brief, but yeah, no, I'm pretty sure he's like one of his bigger love interests was Mystique at one point.
Mm.
And also what was her name? She was the girl from Japan. Like she
Oh,
was
the
kind of a
Japanese
big
lady. Oh, that's
yeah, she
right.
was kind of a love interest for him.
Was it that? That's that.
Um,
That I remember that one. That's the one where he was having a hard time healing. Yeah, and
yeah,
they
it's
either do try to like
because
take his like adamantium out of his body and use it to like kill himself, whatever, for his robot or something like that. I think.
well, he was trying to take his healing factor. Like he was trying to make it so he could be young again.
Yeah.
Like so he didn't have to die because he was on his deathbed, but whatever. Like literally, Wolverine saves his life, and in return, he's like, "Oh yeah, let me save you from life." And it's like, what the freak does that even mean? Like Wolverine didn't even agree to that
No.
shit. So, but anyway, yeah, like that whole movie was a mess. But yeah, no, his love interest in that though is like in the comics at least and in some animated shows that I've watched is probably one of his better love interests. Like I hate when he tries to hook up with Jean the most. Like that's I don't know. That's just my least favorite. Like it should be Cyclops and Jean, should be Wolverine and whoever. Like I really don't care who he hooks up with. He's hooked up with so many people. As long
Mm-hmm.
as it's not Jean. But that's the other debate too is like, like a lot of people are going to be recast too. So, like I'm sure a lot of people will cross over back into the Marvel universe, but a lot of people are going to be switched up. And I'm wondering if one of them is going to be Peter Parker Spider-Man. Wolverine's definitely going to be one, like although the joke may hold still with Deadpool saying that Hugh Jackman's going to do it till he's 90 and everything.
Good
But I
lord.
guarantee you he'll end up being recast. I think they'll keep Ryan Reynolds on as Deadpool, though. I think that's probably the smart move.
Yeah. But I
Um,
can't really think of like anyone else to Deadpool unless if they want to like screw him over and throw him towards Green Lantern. But I mean, whatever.
well, and that's the funny thing is James Gunn, he messaged Ryan Reynolds messaged him. He's like, "Congratulations on being the director of DC now." And James Gunn's like, "Hey, yeah, thanks. Do you want to come back and play Green Lantern?" And he messages back, "F off." Like
He's one
it's
of
so
his like
funny.
greatest regrets is being Green Lantern. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, like that almost destroyed his career. And then when he got news of Deadpool and them making a Deadpool movie, like he was just super stoked. And honestly, I don't think anyone plays him better. Like, I mean, I know Nolan North voices him pretty well in a lot of projects, like the Deadpool game and everything.
Hmm.
But I don't know. I think Ryan Reynolds is probably the better pick
He
for
just has the
like.
face for it, just the face, the body figure, and the whole like I feel like he doesn't even really have to try too hard to be Deadpool. Like he's kind of just got like that
That's
naturality to it.
Yeah, and I was gonna say something like I feel like that's a problem a lot of actors have though, is the character they play is literally themselves. Like they only play themselves in like every role. So there's like no range. Like you can't tell they're playing a different character. It's just like, oh, there's Ryan Reynolds again. Not really like, oh, this is that character that they're associated with. Like with Deadpool, I think it works. Like it's like, oh, Ryan Reynolds is Deadpool, but then he's also Deadpool in like every other film he plays in. Same with The Rock. Like The Rock doesn't change a bit for any of his roles. Like he's literally just The Rock. It's Dwayne Johnson. That's Dwayne Johnson. So,
And he plays in a lot of
but
movies. He's also getting a lot skinnier than he used to be.
who, The Rock?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Dang.
He's
I
lost
saw
weight.
the live action trailer for
Moana.
Moana. He looked pretty big in that from the back.
Hmm. Maybe,
I
well,
don't know.
I mean, maybe the picture I saw wasn't like I saw a picture of him being skinny, but maybe the whole stupid AI thing or whatever. Just I don't know.
it could have been a less recent photo, or maybe he just like now recently bulked up for the live action Moana. But I don't know. We're almost out of time though, unfortunately. Like what other Marvel news do you have? Cuz I have well, actually I don't think I remember it really well, but what do you have?
Um,
You have anything?
oh no. Mine was just mostly um, those, like, cause like Doomsday, I'm just afraid on who's gonna survive and who's gonna die and just stuff like that. But nothing really new. Cause like the podcasts that I listen to, they mostly do a lot of like, they'll talk about releases, they'll talk about um the whole new, like they'll talk about Doomsday, they'll talk about uh well, all Marvel in general, but recently because these things are coming up soon, they're just talking about like Born Again, Punisher, and Doomsday, and it just gets me interested in it. Like when you're that Marvel fan, you get like that little tweak of interest when someone speaks about a certain like movie and you've seen it and you're like, oh, well, what if this happens? And it's just a never-ending rabbit hole. That's just where my brain goes, and I was just wanted to talk to you about stuff like that.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that, and honestly, I understand your excitement very much. Like, and I mean, in terms of like who's gonna survive, we kind of have to take Anthony Mackie's um like words to heart. I feel like in this sense, like where he says no one is safe. I feel like Doom is gonna annihilate like half the cast. Like I wouldn't be surprised if he killed half of every team, including
Like a
the Fantastic
Thanos
Four.
situation.
Maybe. Like, I don't think directly in half, but I feel like characters will die here and there. Like, I feel like two of the Fantastic Four members will probably die. I feel
Like who,
like,
Johnny or
yeah, I think it'd
Thing?
be the sibling couple, honestly.
Okay.
I feel like it'd be, that sounded wrong though. Not sibling couple, but like sibling duo.
Yeah.
I feel like it would be Johnny and Sue, honestly. Yeah. Like, I mean, maybe it'd be Johnny and, Ben, like the Thing,
Yeah, yeah.
like be the two uncles that die, and then it's really just Reed and Sue left to face off to fight Doom to rescue Franklin from him.
Because, I mean, yeah, like the first time
Um,
we see Doom in a movie is Franklin, with Franklin.
yeah, and
So,
I'm really excited, dude. I'm so mad we didn't at least get like a close up of him turning his head and like
I
just seeing his
know.
eyes like glowing green or
God, I
something. Like that
wish.
would have been so cool. But I think if we are gonna go off of the characters we know that are gonna like be in it, I feel like a lot of the people in Thunderbolts, aka the new Avengers, are gonna die.
Yeah, I see that.
I think Bucky's gonna die. I think U.S. Agent will die.
Yeah, I kind of have, I kind of want him to. I don't know why. I just kind of, just like like he's one of those vulnerable characters. Like he can go. He served his purpose. He can go now.
Yeah.
What
I
about Bob?
think.
Do you think Bob's gonna survive? Or do you think Bob's just
Yeah,
gonna?
I think Sentry will probably.
Okay.
I feel like Sentry will go in to be the cannon, be the tank, but get absolutely annihilated by Doom because Doom's just that powerful. I think Thor will die. I don't think Loki will. I feel like it's going to be reverse of Infinity War where Loki will have to be forced to watch Thor die. Like Thor will try and save them both, kind of like how Loki did
Hmm.
in Infinity War,
Hmm.
but then Loki's like held captive by Doom, helplessly watching as his brother dies because like he wouldn't like give up the power of time or something to Doom or something. Like I feel like that's probably what's going to happen. And then I think feel like a lot of the X-Men will die. I feel like all of them will die, honestly. I feel like they're going to be completely eradicated.
Dude, I really hope Beast doesn't die. If Beast dies, I'm going to cry. Which I also saw or heard pictures of him being bigger, like true
Yeah,
Beast,
he'll be
like
comic book
jacked.
accurate.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that cuz I didn't watch it, but I did watch the end credit scene of the Marvels, but uh I think her name is Jessica Rambo.
Hmm.
She gets teleported to the X-Men universe somehow, and she's with Beast, and Beast is comic accurate, and not only that, he's big, he's got the comic accurate hair. Like he looks like the Beast from the animated show, which I'm really excited for.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
then I want Nightcrawler to survive. Because he's confirmed, I want him to survive, especially if he's going to be in his comic accurate suit. Like I want him to shine that freaking suit, bro. Like,
it
see
would
him
be pretty
shine.
sick.
Yeah. And the fact, so that was the other news, and people can like misquote me or whatever, but or like take it with a grain of salt. But supposedly for the new Avatar movie,
Oh,
like
Astro Fire.
they're gonna release both a Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer and Avengers Doomsday trailer in theaters.
I'm excited for that because, like, I feel like that's a proper time to do it. And I guess, like, since it's not like you're going to see a movie about it, you're going to go see a movie about something different, and it kind of brings it out. But I feel like that's just a really good, like, time for it. And I'm just super excited for that.
Yeah, no, I'm
I'm
definitely
probably just going to
gonna.
go see the movie just to watch the trailer. I won't
Yeah, no,
lie.
same. Cause I don't hate Avatar, but I didn't understand the hype either. Like, I think it's cool. It's a cool concept, but ultimately, I wasn't really a big fan, and I do find it kind of funny how the whole like the set of films kind of follows like the last Airbenders version of Avatar. Because if you think about it, like the first one was about the Earth, quote unquote, benders, then the Way of Water, then freaking the what was it called, like Fire and Ash,
Fire and Ash,
or
yeah.
yeah. So it's literally Earth, Water, Fire. So what's next? Are we literally gonna get wind in the next one, and then
Earth,
like I
water,
mean, I
fire,
was
and air.
told. Yeah, I was gonna say I was told the sky or air benders are technically already in it, but like to
Yeah.
center focus them for the fourth one, and then the fifth one's just like the final showdown or something. Like that'd be kind of funny. I wouldn't mind that, but also it's kind of funny. Like I don't know if the director purposely you know went into that like for that reason, but also like I don't know. And I guess apparently Jake Sully and what's her name's daughter.
Oh,
She's
the
like
daughter of the scientist? Or
no,
his daughter?
yeah, so Jake Sully's daughter is like apparently their version of Aang, I guess. Like she can master all the elements somehow. I
You
don't
know,
know.
I think that's cool, but I thought they were gonna go that route with the scientist's daughter. I won't lie. I thought that's the route they were gonna go with her.
Yeah. And I like so like again, I've only seen a little bit of it, but like I really like the character Spider, like the human that lives with them. I think he's kind of an interesting character.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to see more about him.
It would be pretty cool. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know where we are with time. I don't mean to like end off on
No,
a
yeah, no,
conversation. I'm just
we're
curious.
done, but
Oh,
like yeah, so
okay.
any final Marvel remarks, I guess?
Um, Not that I can think of. I do think that by the time we have next episode, it will be past Thanksgiving, so I'm gonna wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving. I don't know if this was supposed to
Yeah.
be a Thanksgiving episode, but maybe we can
It's
make.
fine. I'll make mine next week's about Thanksgiving just so we can like it'll be a late Thanksgiving and then that way you don't have to do two holidays episodes in a row.
Yeah. Okay.
So, I'll do the Thanksgiving episode next week. But yeah, like Travis said, happy Thanksgiving. We will see you guys after it. Maybe we'll talk a bit about it after it. I'm sure we'll have another like set of topics like for Thanksgiving as well. Like I'd be down for that. But yeah. You want to do the outro?
Yeah, sure, I'll do the outro. So if you guys haven't already dropped a follow on this channel that you guys are watching right here from, please do. My friend over here makes some pretty cool and pretty awesome content. Really interesting and really fun to watch. Um, if you guys want to drop or subscribe to his YouTube channel, same title, same everything. Makes really cool and fun, awesome content. Again, the same stuff here, but obviously uploaded so you can watch it infinitely. Anyways, I got my Twitch channel. Now that I got my new laptop and computer set up and everything, I will be probably trying to figure out how to connect and my Twitch from my Xbox onto here and try to download videos and hopefully be able to start my own YouTube channel, be able to properly upload. Um, that'd be really fun and exciting, but I do solo Let's Plays. I don't really do much of like two player. I mean, I'll play 2-player games or multiplayer games, but like mostly I want to do the Call of Duty series, the Modern Warfare story campaign. But anyways, moving on. You guys can drop a follow or follow our buddy the Noirag on Twitch. He makes some pretty cool and interesting content as well. I think the Red Ronin does, right? I think
He hasn't lately,
okay.
but
You guys can still drop a follow if you guys want to drop and like his content. Um, Make sure you drop and subscribe to our Sense of Humor's podcast channel on YouTube. I know there's a lot of plugging and a lot of information to take in, but anyways, I can't think of anything else, so we'll catch you guys next Saturday. Peace.
peace. Excuse the freaking loud motorcycle. Good criminy.
I couldn't.